Welcome to our channel. In today's video, we're diving deep into the remarkable world of trees. You'll be amazed at what we uncover. Stick around, because the last fact will absolutely blow your mind.
Did you know that the tallest tree in the world is a coast redwood? It can grow up to 379 feet tall. That's about 35 stories high.
Some trees can live for thousands of years. The oldest known living tree is a bristlecone pine located in California, estimated to be around 5,000 years old.
Trees communicate with each other through underground fungus networks, often referred to as the wood wide web.
The Amazon rainforest produces more than 20% of the world's oxygen. That's right, 1 in 5 breaths we take comes from this amazing forest.
Tree bark is like a protective armor. It can be rough, smooth, or even spongy, depending on the species of tree.
The world's largest tree by volume is a giant sequoia known as General Sherman, located in California's Sequoia National Park.
Trees can absorb pollutants from the air. In fact, a single mature tree can filter up to 60 pounds of pollutants each year.
There are over 60,000 species of trees in the world, with new species being discovered every year.
The baobab tree, often called the tree of life, can store up to 32,000 gallons of water in its trunk.
Trees can actually help reduce noise pollution. Their leaves and branches absorb sound, making quiet escapes in nature possible.
Most trees have a root system that can extend more than 3 feet deep into the ground, allowing them to access water and nutrients. Some trees, like the aspen, can clone themselves. Their root systems can sprout new trunks, creating entire forests of genetically identical trees.
The tree species known as the eucalyptus can shed its bark to protect itself from pests and disease.
The unique shape of a tree's crown can influence local weather patterns by affecting how wind and rain are distributed. Fruit trees can take years to reach maturity and begin producing fruit. For example, cherry trees may take up to 5 years to produce their first blooms.
Trees can boost your mood. Studies show that spending time in green spaces with trees can reduce stress and increase happiness. Some trees can grow up to 12 inches in just 1 year under optimal conditions. Imagine that growth rate.
The tallest tropical tree is a species of eucalyptus called the mountain ash, reaching over 300 feet in height. Did you know that some trees can reproduce without seeds? The willow tree primarily uses cuttings to propagate.
There are trees that can live for hundreds of years but remain small due to harsh environmental conditions, like the dwarf willow found in the Arctic. The rubber tree is so important that it is responsible for creating natural rubber, which is used in countless products. Trees release water vapor through a process called transpiration, which can lead to increased humidity and even rainfall in some regions.
Mature trees can provide a habitat for hundreds of species of insects, birds, and mammals, fostering biodiversity.
Did you know that trees can help combat climate change? They absorb carbon dioxide and help reduce greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Certain species of trees, like the ginkgo, have lived on Earth for over 200 million years, surviving mass extinctions.
The wood of the yew tree is so toxic that it can be fatal if ingested, yet it's often used in archery for making bows.
Trees do not get tired. In fact, they grow continuously throughout their lives, even if they slow down as they age.
The tamarack tree is unique because it is one of the few conifers that loses its needles in the winter, making it deciduous.
Tree roots can travel long distances underground in search of water, and they often grow towards the richest sources of nutrients.
Trees can have a profound impact on the building of communities by providing shade, improving air quality, and boosting property values.
The national tree of Brazil, the Brazil nut tree, is endangered yet crucial for maintaining the health of the Amazon rainforest.
Did you know that the fruit of the durian tree is famous for its strong odor? Some people love it, while others can't stand it.
Trees can have complex relationships with other living organisms, such as birds and insects, that help pollinate or disperse their seeds.
The flowering dogwood tree is not just beautiful. Its blooms are a source of food for many birds and small mammals. Have you ever heard of the tree of heaven? This fast-growing tree species was brought over from Asia and is now considered invasive in many areas.
Trees contribute to soil health by preventing erosion and providing organic material as their leaves decompose. The midnight sun allows trees in the Arctic Circle to photosynthesize almost continuously for part of the year.
Some trees can grow back even after being cut down. A process known as pollarding allows certain tree species to regenerate beautifully.
The last mind-blowing fact: trees can actually recognize their offspring. Research suggests that trees can sense and nurture their own saplings differently than others.